Hey guys, welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today we have the 2023 INFINITI QX55 Sensory. Now, couple little tweaks for 2023, which I will go over in a second. This one has the lighting pack, which includes your welcome lighting underneath that now features the INFINITI emblem. Cargo pack for a total sticker price of $61,350. Biggest change for 2023 is 3 years complimentary maintenance schedule. So it's for a certain mileage. I don't remember it right off the top of my head, and I don't want to misspeak and misinform any of you. But routine oil changes for 3 years are free. But there is obviously a mileage limit like any other warranty. Now let's go through some of the changes. So, now standard, so the biggest change I should say for 2023 is the elimination of 2 option packages, Pro Assist and Pro Active. The majority of these features, those 2 option packages were available on Essential. The majority of them are now standard on Essential. That includes the adaptive front lighting, which was always standard on Sensory. That is signified by the cube design front headlights. So here's the features now standard: lane departure prevention, blind spot intervention, Pro Pilot Assist with steering assist, new rear side impact airbags, these, leather appointed seats, 4-way power driver lumbar support, the intelligent key, welcome lighting, power folding mirrors, heated outside mirrors. So, good amount of things. Biggest change in terms of exterior, liquid platinum is no longer available. It was an extremely rare color. So 1 year only, because obviously 2022 was the first year of the 55. It's now gone. This color here is slate gray. So this is one of the premium paints. You have the standard, premium, and exclusive paint. Dynamic Sunstone is your exclusive paint. For interior colors, 3 different colors are available, at least on Sensory, with 2 of the colors being available on Luxe and Essential. On Luxe and Essential, you have this graphite leather as well as stone. So it's going to feature black outside with a light colored white/gray insert. On Sensory, you add Monaco red. So instead of the white, it is red. Absolutely gorgeous. Under the hood, shares a platform with the QX50. Features the 2.0 liter variable compression turbocharged 4-cylinder, 268 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque. Yes, wow, voice is gone, sorry. So yes, this is variable compression. You could go from 8-to-1 compression ratio for optimal power, all the way to 14-to-1 for optimal fuel efficiency, and it will do any range in between the 2. Very, very cool technology. Basically, on the bottom of the piston, you have a variable. It basically adjusts where the piston is seated in the chamber. So it is absolutely awesome. And from what we're seeing, this is pretty bulletproof. I believe in testing, they brought this engine up to 150,000 miles with no major issues. So it is definitely very well tested. In terms of warranty, it is 4-year, 60,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, and a 6-year, 70,000 mile powertrain warranty. That's it. For Sensory, you have obviously the Bose Performance sound system. I want to say it's 16 or 17 speakers. I don't want to say the wrong thing. 16, yeah, all right, I was right. Sensory also adds in the suede accents. Although for 2023, I believe your Essential adds the Bose and the heads-up display. Sunroof. Heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel. Again, I believe both are standard on Essential now. You also have ambient lighting that runs all through here and underneath, going all the way to the door handles. Can't really see it now. At night you can. Speed limit sign recognition. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the variable compression turbo because that's pretty cool to watch as you give it power and how it adjusts. Oh. Around view monitor as well. All in all, I'm a big fan of the 55. Obviously, I've spent a ton of time in the 55 and the 50. Taken a couple 55s home, driven a couple QX50s home. Underneath, on paper, everything is the same. Powertrain's the same. Transmission, hold on. Powertrain's the same, transmission's the same. So what's the big difference other than the styling? You won't know unless you know. That's kind of a weird way to put it. If you drive these cars back to back, you can tell. Throttle tip in is a little bit sharper. You're also going to notice the piped in induction sound is going to be a little bit louder in the QX50. Suspension tuning, it's a little bit sportier. Steering weight is a little bit heavier. It's very, very minor changes, but as a whole, add up to make it very fun to drive. And definitely make it a little bit more unique than the QX50. In total, I've spent probably about 200 miles in QX55s, if not more. So I've definitely gotten used to the platform. And honestly, yeah, people don't like the CVT. I get it. Yes, okay, I wish they did a QX55S where they throw the 3.0 in here with a 7-speed automatic. We all can wish and dream. But as this car's demographic, target audience, this powertrain is perfect. With the variable compression and the CVT, this thing, the way it delivers power is perfect. This engine is as variable as the transmission. You combine them together and it can change on the fly to be a fuel efficient car or something that delivers power like nothing else out there in this segment. And at the end of the day, 280 pound-feet of torque is nothing to sneeze at either. And yes, you want manual shifting? Drop the shifter down. You have 8 set ratios to work through with paddle shifters behind the wheel. And yes, they are rev match downshifts. I can't tell you how many cars I've driven, SUVs and all that. They're like, oh, we're sporty, and they don't do rev match downshifts. And it just ruins the experience. This is a good CVT, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is. You know, I'm just overall impressed. I didn't understand the hype. I talked with, that's a 6-door truck. I see that thing around all the time. I didn't believe the hype. I talked to my manager when I first started. I was like, I don't get it. On paper, everything's the same. It's just the styling that's different. She said, go drive one. So I did. I still didn't believe the hype. So I asked her, I'm like, hey, can I take one for the weekend and just, you know, spend time with it? And the second I did, I understood. It's not gonna be completely apparent the first time you drive it. It really isn't. But once you spend time with it and all those little changes start to add up, you realize the 55 is different from the QX50. Not saying the QX50 is bad, but it's just a little bit off edge, whereas this is a little bit more sporty. You can kind of, you know, with the looks and everything, you can really feel that it's just a little bit sharper. All your inputs are a little bit sharper. Just absolutely everything combined make it a little bit more of a sporty experience, which is crazy to say because the QX50 is one of the sportier small SUVs on the market. I don't know. Infiniti prides themselves on being the affordable luxury brand that offers great driving fun. Look at the QX70. That thing was awesome. And this obviously takes what they learned from that, brings it onto a smaller platform. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Alright, so for example, here, I'm driving 50 miles an hour on this turn. There's cars that can't handle this because it's a decreasing radius. I'm staying on power. I'm actually gaining speed, and it's flat and composed. Guys, I don't know. Yeah, you can sit there all day, oh, it's a turbo 4-cylinder, oh, it's a CVT. You could sit there and say that about almost any car in the market and find it's one thing on paper that makes it sound awful. But don't knock this thing until you try it, because I think you'll be impressed. I really do. And I'm not saying that because we're trying to sell them. I'm saying that as a genuine person who's spent time with this car, realizing what this car is like to live with, and saying it's a good car. I'm not being paid to say that. I'm not doing anything. Nobody forces me to say that. But it's a fun to drive, fun car to live with. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.